Starting off with the mobile app. The first time when you enter into the mobile app, I believe all of you have already done that. Now, on the top, you could see the first thing is you can discover the content. On top, you could see we have provided different search engines. If you click on Ovid icon, there is Ovid Discovery, PubMed, Google Scholar. Any of this search engine you can select. You can write down a keyword. So for example, if you put a keyword dental, then system asks you whether you want to search it in Ovid Discovery or in MyLoft. If you click on in Ovid Discovery, the system will take you directly onto the search page of Ovid search. Over there, you can do your literature review. You can further access the content. And once a particular article or book chapter which you feel is relevant to you, you open it on the screen. And once that article is open on your screen, now you can also save the content in MyLoft. How to save the content in mobile app? At the bottom right corner, you could see there is an arrow and horizontal line. This is the button. The only thing you need to do is open the article in full text or PDF format on the screen, then click on the arrow and horizontal line at bottom right corner. Once you click it, the content at the bottom, you could see it says saved. So this is how you can save the content in MyLoft. The interesting part is once you have saved the content in MyLoft, afterwards, even if you do not have internet, you will get the access to that content in offline mode. Now, where the content is getting saved, we will discuss it in upcoming session. Now, at the bottom, you can also access library subscribed e-resources. At the bottom, you could see the second tab is e-resource. If you click on e-resources, system will open a window. And in this window on top left corner, you could see there are 3 horizontal lines. If you click on those 3 lines, a slide window will open. So these are the different menus created by your institution. Now, regarding medical, you just need to click on medicine menu. Once you click on medicine, system will give you alphabetical list of all the content which is being subscribed by your institution under medical head. You can click on any of this journal, system will directly take you onto the website of that journal. And once again, once you are there, you can open a particular article. See, I have clicked on a particular article. Now, once this article, you could see this is full text on my screen. Now I feel like this is relevant to me. I want to save it. All you need to do is click on the arrow and horizontal line at bottom right corner. See, I clicked on it, it says saving. So this is how you can also access library subscribed e-resources. Till now, we saw how to discover the content using discovery search engines on top, how to access library e-resources from the bottom e-resource tab. Now at the bottom, the third tab is collections. If you click on collections, this is the place where you can also create folders. So you can save your content in different folders. Again, on top left corner, there are 2 lines.
Vaibhav, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So at the bottom, the third tab is collection. This collection means folders. You can create a new folder by just clicking on plus sign in front of collection. You give a name to it. If I give Dr. YSR, for example, and I click on save. Now you could see the folder has been created. Now, one important input. You could see there is a tick mark in front of a folder. It means that this folder is a default folder. What does this mean? The time you save the content, which I showcased you earlier, the time you save the content gets saved at 2 places. The first place is this default folder, wherever that tick mark is. your content is automatically getting saved in that default folder. And the second place is, in the home page itself, you could see after search window, library recommends, my bookmarks, and then recently saved. This recently saved is the second place where your content will automatically get saved. Now coming back onto the collections. Now what else I can do? See, I am into a particular folder. Can I create my folder as a default one? Yes. How? Put your finger on it. You will get an option of tick mark. Click on tick. Now your folder will become default. Whatever you will save will get saved in this default folder and the recently saved in the home page. Now let me open one folder. What else I can do? Now to organize the content, we have provided multiple features. So you could see this is the article. If I open a particular article, it will open in this format. What all you can do is you can select the content, click on the pen mark on top right corner, the content will get highlighted. Further, interesting is you can share it. Click on three interconnected dots at the bottom. You could see you can send it to your friends on their email IDs, or you can also share it on other apps like WhatsApp, email, Facebook, or Twitter. And if you click on the ellipsis, which is on top right corner, three dots in a vertical format, at the bottom, you will get to see multiple features. So wherever you get to see three dots, three lines in MyLoft, click on it. You will get to see multiple features. Now this one feature is very important, which I will cover, TTS, second last feature, text to speech. So if I click on it, multiple times you are traveling, you cannot read the content, but you can hear it out. All you need to do is save the content in correct format, put your headphones on and click on TTS. Right now, I cannot increase the audio of my mobile, otherwise there will be an echo. Else, same feature I will also showcase you in web app. So these are multiple features and a lot many other features are in MyLoft. To get connected to your library, at bottom left fourth tab, if you click on settings, here you get service request option. If you click on service request, you can send an article request to your library, fill in the detail and submit, or any purchase suggestion. Fill in the detail and submit, your library will receive it and they will do the needful. Coming back onto the home page, library recommend is the section where your library has recommended some content to you. Now my bookmark is interesting. You can create 10 shortcuts for yourself for frequently visited website. All you need to do is click on add, reach out to that website which you want to be created as your shortcut. Now suppose for example, let me open one particular. Suppose this is one particular website which I frequently visit. All you need to do is to make it a bookmark. Look at the left, bottom left corner, please. There is a flag mark. If you click on it, see it says bookmark link saved successfully. So this particular website will become an icon under my bookmark. You could see Wikipedia page has been created as a bookmark. Same you can do for any journal or database also as per your requirement. Further, to provide you in-app support, on top left corner, there is a question mark. Here you can drop your query through chat to our team, or you can also refer FAQ, frequently asked questions, where 90% of your queries will get answered. Now I am moving on to the web app because it is very important to understand that what needs to be done the first time you enter into web app. Once my screen is visible to you, just confirm me once. I hope my screen is visible to you.
Yes, it is.
Now this is web app. As I mentioned, MyLoft is mobile app and web app both. How to log in first time into mobile app and web app, a video has already been shared with everyone and we believe all of you have already logged in. In case of web app, one thing is important. First time when you will log in, you will get to see this blue button add extension. Through Chrome or Microsoft Edge browser, you can enter into MyLoft. You must click on add extension. Then system will ask you to add to Chrome. This is one time exercise which needs to be done. You click on add to Chrome, then click on add extension. Once you click on add extension, system by itself will take you back into the portal. So this is one time exercise. Next time for 90 days, you need not to log in. System will not even ask your login ID password. You can bookmark this URL of MyLoft and every time you can directly enter. Same is in mobile. Both devices will sync with each other in real time. Again, now on top you could see if in Ovid search you want to make a search on dental part, system asks you in Ovid Discovery or in MyLoft. Now this is important. What is in MyLoft? If you click in MyLoft, what happens? This is very fine feature, unified search, available both in mobile app and web app. System will now search among all the content which is on MyLoft. And what is the content which is on MyLoft? Different database, journal, ebook, and different articles which you might have saved in different folders. Now system will search among all the content at title level and will provide you the result on a single window. So this is a fine feature which you can use to find out a particular journal, ebook, or a particular database or the articles which you have saved in different folders. System will fetch all the results on a single page. This we came to through the top this window. I clicked on in MyLoft. Now again, this time on left hand side, those e-resources are available. If you click on all database will line up. You click on any of this database. For example, if you click on Ovid Discovery, system will take you onto the Ovid Discovery. If you click on dentistry and oral science, system will take you onto dentistry. Further, on the left hand side of this menu, you could see in medical is inside medicine and dental is inside dental. If you click on dental, on the right hand side, you will get to see the content which is relevant to the dental. You can click on any of this journal. System will directly take you onto that particular journal. Now, in case of web app, the first time you enter, very important is on top right corner, you could see there is an extension mark. You click on it, you will get to see MyLoft extension. This pin mark, this is very important. You must pin it. See, I pinned it. Now MyLoft icon is on top right corner. Why it is important? Because now this is the button in case of web app to save the content. So suppose once you are on a particular article, see, suppose I open a particular article. If I feel like this article is relevant to me, I want to save it. All you need to do is just click on MyLoft icon on top right corner. Once you click it, the content automatically is getting saved at two places. First is default folder under collections on the left hand side. Second place is under recently saved. Now let me showcase you that feature which was in this TTS feature. Once the article is saved, you could see you can select the content, click on pen mark. This time all the features are on right hand side. And now see, I will click on TTS. I will give you the audio.
Abstract background to evaluate the prevalence and clinico-pathological features.
So this is one of the finest features. Many a times we are traveling.
Material and methods all gingival benign.
You can increase or decrease the speed of the audio from this bottom left corner.
Material and methods all gingival benign and malignant.
This TTS feature is available both in mobile app and web app. And as you know, this is a very fine feature because many a times we are traveling, we cannot read it, but now you can hear it out. This third last option on right hand side, print option. This is one feature which is in web app, not in mobile app. Rest you may then now further explore. In fact, in app support here also we have provided at bottom right corner this blue icon. If you click on this blue icon at bottom right corner, you will get to see frequently asked questions. And if you click on this arrow, you will get the option to chat with us. You can drop your query to us. Our team will answer you. My bookmarks, again, you can create the shortcuts. And here for service request on top right corner under your name, you will get the service request option through which you can send an article request or a purchase suggestion to your library. Now, this is the web app. As I mentioned, web app you can enter with in Chrome or Microsoft Edge. And very important is both devices will sync with each other in real time. TTS feature add tag in fact. So suppose, for example, these are the articles. With each article, there are 3 dots. If you click it, you will get to see further features. You can share it, add tag. If you click on add tag, now the system gives you a liberty. You can put a keyword. Suppose you write down introduction, enter, and then save. The system will tag that keyword along with your content. Same you can do in case if you are in a particular folder. Here again, there are 3 dots. As I mentioned you, wherever you see 3 dots, click on it. You will get to see multiple features. You click on add tag. Multiple tagging is also possible. If you write down important word, enter, then click on save. Now you could see important word is also tagged. Next time you come into this folder, click on this filter mark on top. You can just write down the tag button and enter. System will only showcase you that content which is having this word as being tagged. So this is how this add tag is feature is also available. Multiple other features are there as the time constant is there. So we have covered the basic input, basic understanding, and you all do have the number to contact with us on WhatsApp also if required, and make your friends, those who were not able to attend this session, to know about this. Any queries, we will be here in the session. You can anytime ask. Thank you. Rajiv, over to you.
Thank you so much, Vaibhav. It's very insightful about MyLoft. So we are now on the third session, which is browse, search, and discover the resource with Ovid Discovery. Now, as Vaibhav has told you that you can access the resources via MyLoft, but make it very simple. Actually, your YSR MEDNET consortia is subscribing to multiple resources. Like they have resources from Wolters Kluwer, they have resources from EBSCO, they have resources from ProQuest. They also have resources from McGraw-Hill. Now the real challenge, and the ProQuest also. So now the real challenge for the user is, should I go to different platforms to search the content? For example, if I am from the dental, I want to see root canal treatment, or I want to search the content on cirrhosis. So do I need to visit all the platforms to see what is relevant available to me? Or is there any way that I put a single search for the related content and I will see the content from all the publishers at one place? Okay, that would be much time saving, and that ensures that you are not missing content which is part of any publishers. Not only this, some of the content is subscribed by YSR MEDNET, but there are a lot of content which is available in the open space, which publisher made it free and which is published as open access resources. So to make your life simple, we are going to discuss here Ovid Discovery. I will take two scenarios here. One, when you are browsing from institution, it means using internet from the institution. And the second scenario I will take when you are browsing from home. How would you get access? Of course, it would be through MyLoft, but I will make your life or journey simpler. So I will share my screen here. My screen is already shared. Let me bring it on to the related page like this. So I'm taking a very first situation at this time when you are browsing through your personal internets. Then what would happen? So your starting point would be like, let me go through this. So on this page, just a second. Yeah, here, this should be your starting point. Whenever you feel like I need to see the content, this should be your starting point. This URL, which is drySRUHS.ovidds.com. If you have your mobile handy or a laptop handy, you can do it right now. What you can do, you can type in this drysruhs.ovidds.com. So this should be your start. And from here, you will divert it accordingly, whether you are using internet from the institution or you are using your personal internet. So I will show you the same. So moment, let me quickly close everything here so that I can show you how it is going to happen. So the moment you click on here, and if you do not have MyLoft login, it will take you to the MyLoft page. Let me also open the MyLoft page. Okay, so let me log out from here first. Okay, so to make you understand how it works. Okay, so now I am just using your regular internet where I'm going to this website first. So what it will do, because I'm using my personal internet, the moment you go to the website drysruhs.ovidds.com, it will redirect to you MyLoft automatically. You need not to remember any URL, just one URL is sufficient. And then just you put in credentials and then you come to the MyLoft as Vaibhav has explained you. This is required when you are using your personal internet. After this, you can simply click on Ovid Discovery, or else you can start searching from here. Okay, like total knee replacement. So you will find all the content at one place. So that's scenario one, where you are going to this URL, ysruhs.ovidds.com, where you are using personal internet, and it will redirect you to the MyLoft. You just need to put the credentials of MyLoft, and then you can start searching from this search bar. Let's take another scenario where
कैमरा हैंग हो रहा है, सिस्टम की कैमरा पे लैपटॉप.
I request everyone to please mute yourself. Okay, let's take another scenario where you are browsing internet from the institution. In that scenario, what would happen? You do not require any credentials of MyLoft at that time. Okay, just a second. Yeah. So in that scenario, what you need to do is just simply go to this website, drysyruhs.ovidds.com, and this is the interface which will appear. Now, as I mentioned that on this page, we have integrated all the resources from YSR MEDNET Consortium. You can see here, EBSCO, Wolters Kluwer, Dynamed, Access Medicine, ProQuest, everything is part of it. So if I perform a keyword search here, like for example, total knee replacement, it's very simple. And this is also indexed with PubMed. So what would happen? You will also find the subject headings from PubMed in this platform. Now, when I'm putting total knee replacement, from where I'm getting a results, and how can I see the full text articles? Right now, 334,000 results are appearing. These are appearing from, let's see from where it is appearing. Okay, you can see here the results are coming from Springer, Elsevier, Biomed Central, Sage, Wolters Kluwer Health, BMJ, MDPI, and many more publishers. So you can see here all these resources. So if you want resources from any specific publishers to see, you can use filters from here. Also, not just publishers, but if you are interested in any specific journal and you feel that, okay, these results are coming from different journals. So you can see these are the name of the journals. So you can see here, knee surgery, clinical, orthopedics, like that. So this is a platform which is providing you the content from all the publishers. Now, whether these 334,000 results are all full text articles or what? So these are like total articles published on total knee replacement anywhere in the world. If it is published on total knee replacement, that is here. Okay. But if you want to see only full text available, what you can do here on the left hand side, you can see here the filter is there, full text available only. So now, when I use full text available, 118,000 results are available to you as a full text. And again, these results are from all the publishers. You can see here name of the publishers. Many of the publishers even not subscribed are appearing here because the content from those publishers are available to you. And similarly, you can see journals, and there are many other filters, like you can see last month articles published and date wise. You can customize this. Not only this, you will find from which resources the results are appearing. So here you can see some results are coming from Medline, Sinhal. May I request everyone to please mute themselves? Okay. So here you can. Okay, just a second. Okay. So here you can see the results are coming from EBSCO index and other OVD index as well. So you can choose from here. You can see if you are interested in bachelor thesis, doctoral thesis, chapter from books. Oh, okay, another important thing is the results are not coming just from journals. It is also accessible. The results are also searching the book chapters. So anything published in books or journals will appear here. And you can easily click on the article to read the article from here. So you can go to EBSCO host, and if you are in the institution, you will be able to read the complete article. Not only this, you can click on read more, and you can read the abstract first and decide what you want to do. If you bookmark, this is Altimetrics, it will show you how many people are discussing about this article. You can also check the citation. You must be referring to cross references, and you are aware of citation, like which author has actually used this article in their research. You can choose those cited articles from here. You can check the complete issue of journal from here. So like we are here, you can click on it and you can read the full text of it from putting the credentials. If you are into the institute, then you do not require these credentials. Or if you are browsing through MyLoft, then also you do not require these credentials. Okay, so this is the criteria how you search from here. Also on the right hand side, you see, if you're interested in systematic reviews, meta-analysis, the results from Medline is also appearing here. There are some advanced search options is also available. In this, you can actually combine multiple keywords. Like if I want to search on treatment of cardiomyopathy, so I am using cardiomyopathy. Then I can add more treatment. If I want to see the result related to children, I can do that, and adults. If I don't want to see the results on adults. So what you can do here, you can check out the articles which you want on any topic, but also you can exclude the keywords. Like I don't want to see something related to adults, so I'm excluding from here. And then you can choose whether you are interested just in full text or everything. Just click from here. The system is designed in a way that today, if you are searching on this search criteria, you can actually save the search, and whatever new article get published, that will be delivered to your email. So once you click on this bookmark, this particular search strategy is saved now. You can go to your searches, and you can see here, this is the one which I just saved. I can put alert weekly. So what happens if today you are working on this search criteria, every week you will be notified whether the new research article is published on this particular search criteria or not. Okay. So you can set filters along here. If I go back to home, generally what happens? We start our search with a keyword. Okay. We do not go to specific journals until unless we are very clear, because suppose today I have a topic of preeclampsia. Can anyone tell me like in which journal you will get the article on preeclampsia? It is very difficult to know on our research need or the clinical topics in which article will provide me the exact results. That's why you can begin with the keywords here itself. But in the second scenario, sometimes we need to browse those journals. So you can easily come and search the journal which you have in your mind. Like if you refer to circulation, you can type in circulation. If you refer to American Journal of Gastroenterology, so you can simply come here, type in American Journal of Gastroenterology. So you can see the result, American Journal of Gastroenterology is coming, or simply you can click here or simply search to see all the journals available here. This what it will do, you can see, and you can also bookmark it. So how this bookmark is different? Here you are bookmarking a journal. So if any new volume, new issue get published, you will be notified via this bookmark. If I go to home and show you more features, similarly you can do for books. You have a lot of books available from Access Medicine. So if you click from here, it will take you to the platform. Like, let me show you through MyLoft platform because I'm not on your institutional internet, so that access would be easily available. So I'm just clicking over discovery from here. Okay, just a moment. I need to make some change. This is due to security reasons. My internet would not allow things, but now it will work. Okay. So here you can see if I click directly on any book, it will open up and I can read it in full. So you can see the access provided by Dr. YSR University of Health Sciences. Book is available. You can read in full text and download the book chapters. So this platform actually caters all your needs with everything integrated in it. And you will come to know about all the new events through this calendar. You can see, hey, calendar is available. You can see the training. So you will be able to know which all events are happening. Okay, if I go to my bookmarks, we can log in with our, you can sign up, you can create your own personal accounts. Okay, once you create your own personal account, you can actually save everything within this platform. Then we also have a citation matcher here. Like for example, you open one article like, let me show you. Okay, suppose you have this title and you want to see every time we don't go to specific platform. Our starting point is generally Google. We go to Google, we search and we find the article, but that will not give you full text. For full text, you need to come to this platform. Suppose you have any information on article, you just type in the article like this and it will fill up all the details. So you don't need to fill up anything. Just put the title and it will directly open that particular article. So whatever article detail you have, just put within the Ovid discovery and it will open the article like this directly. So it will save a lot of time. You have databases also available. So you can search here for like Medline. Medline is available to you. You can search and see all the content from Medline appears here. You also have Dynamet subscribed. So you can put a keyword like clinical conditions, anything from here, and it will open Dynamet to show you the results. Another important aspect is Pico search. if you are interested in clinical research and you want to get your article published or you want to do a literature search, you can actually use this PICO. This is population intervention comparator outcomes and time. You can fill in the details here and search, and then it will, as per your clinical research question, it will show you the literature content from here. So my only submission is here is your only URL which you need to remember is drysruhs.ovids.com. If you're browsing from home, it will take you to the MyLot platform. Just fill in your credentials and start searching from there. If you are using from internet from your institution, you do not require any ID password. Just go to this website and start searching under this, and you will get all the resources at one place. So that would be kind of all from my side. But before we finish, we have created one support group. This is for all the publishers. We have created this WhatsApp group. If in case at any point of time you stuck somewhere and you need some support regarding access, regarding searches, or regarding anything related to YSR MEDNET consortium, in this group, the librarians and the directors are also part of it. All the publishers are part of it. So in this group, you can join through scanning this QR code, or you can go to this URL, which is bit.ly/drysruhs, and you can be part of this group, and you can post the queries from here on this. So what I am doing is I am also putting this URL in the chat box so that everyone can click on it in their cell phone if they are available on the cell phone, and you can actually join the group. So in future, if you have any responses, any questions, any queries, you can post in this group directly. So with this, I stop here. And the last thing which I'm showing here, what you feel about the session which is going on. Do you find it useful? What is your responses? You can scan this QR code and give your feedback accordingly. Any questions? If somebody asks something, let me know. Okay. We have kept session time. We have kept time for question answer at the end. Okay. With this, I would like to invite Mr. Kaladhar from EBSCO to take it forward.
Thank you, Raju. Thank you. That was a very good session. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Raju, could you please confirm?
Yes, Kaladhar. Yes, Kaladhar, you are audible.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for setting the context, Rajiv. Thank you so much. So I would, just like to make a presentation first, and then I would want to just take the users into the platform and show how EBSCO platform works. So let me just share my screen for a moment. Hope you're able to see my screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. Thanks for taking out time to attend this session. So I'm Kaladhar Reddy from EBSCO. So I'm the business manager here, and I would like to take you all through the resources of EBSCO that YSR MEDNET Consortium has subscribed for all their users and institutions under the university. So EBSCO is offering a wide variety of content here. EBSCO medical collection, dental collection, nursing collection, physiotherapy, as well as alternate medicine collection as well. And one more important addition is Dynamed. So most of you might have already been familiar, the faculty particularly might have been familiar with EBSCO's resources because we have a very long-standing association with the university. And this time around, we are also still providing all the necessary resources for the university and the consortium, along with a new addition called Dynamed, which is our state-of-the-art clinical decision support tool. So under medical collection, we are covering all the major specialties, and the subject areas like I mean, what we are seeing on the screen, right? So all the major specialties, and some of the top journal collection that we have from like JAMA Network and other titles, and some of the top journals under medical collection that we have, which are non-open access journals. And we also cover a wide variety of, as we are aggregators, so we cover a wide variety of publishers as well here on the EBSCO resources. So you see this all the top publishers across the medical as well as other domain areas here in the publisher coverage. And the next is the dental collection, so covering all the major subject areas in the under the dentistry. And all that we have around 248 total active full text journals that we are offering under this dental collection. And the key highlights being more than 400 indexing and subtracting of the journals that are there under this dental collection. So again, some of the top titles. So I'm just trying to give an overview about what we are offering in terms of content here. In the next part, I would also want you to take to the platform and show you how to access your resource EBSCO resources through EBSCO host platform. So these are again some of the top publishers under the dental area. And this is one of the key addition that university has access to now is Dynamed, our state-of-the-art clinical decision support system. So this provides the best. This Dynamed is a platform which combines the best clinical expertise and the best available evidence, and give you the most relevant, updated, daily updated content for your reference as a clinical decision support. And Dynamed is one of the top, clinical decision support system. It has been consecutively earning awards from CLAS Software and Services Report continuously for the last 2 years as the best, clinical point of care reference tool. So let me just take an overview, but what I would want to show you here is about the platform itself. So as you already know, Mr. Rajiv has already set the context. Rajiv, hope you're able to see my Myloft screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So whenever you are logging into Myloft, and when you go to the databases, we see, I think one way is where Rajiv has already explained that, you just go and search for something, and, with searches under all the resources that are available on the subscription for Dr. YSR University, and it brings out the results. But when we talk about EBSCO database itself, we have a particular interface to access this particular EBSCO resources, and this is called EBSCO host platform. So if I'm just seeing here, right? So this is how once you log into any EBSCO, click on any EBSCO database, this is where you would land on. And you can always search, just like you are searching on the discovery, you can search any keyword term here, and you can choose what are the databases that you're actually going into. So if I'm just clicking on home, you can navigate to various EBSCO resources that are available. Say, for example, I'm just want to go into the medical collection and I want to search for something. I can, let us say, like this, and I'm searching for it. So what EBSCO host does is it retrieves all the results on the particular keyword that you're searching for, and you can also always limit it to full text, or you can also add abstracts or anything, and also the language that you want to see, and you can also limit on the timelines of when you want this article to. So maybe I want this article only from 20 to last 3 years, let us say. So I can search and narrow down my results where the results are narrowed down, and you'll be able to see. Now, once you see any particular article, I'll also be able to see where this is actually coming from, which article, which journal this is coming from, and everything I'll be able to see here. We also have a standard filters like, from which publisher you would want to see this and from which publication you want to see this. I can select a particular publication and I can only see those, articles from that particular publication or journal like this. So I can see this is from BMC Cancer. And once I see any particular journal, I can also access all the back volumes since the inception of that particular journal. So from volume 1, issue 1 to the latest volumes that are there available, everything can be seen here and all the articles for that particular journal can be accessed. And we also have advanced search here, but just like earlier Raju was showing. Similarly, limited to EBSCO's platform, you can search anytime. So you have your standard filters and standard criteria setters like this. So where you want to search for cancer, but cancer patients, but not in children, and you want to only limit it to adults. So, and I can search like this. I can keep on adding the filters. I can keep on adding and I can search for anything that I want to search for like this. So this is limiting the results that you want to do and the research that you want to narrow down to. And so there is always, you can access the PDF full text here. You can always limit the full text articles here, and you will have access to the complete full text of these articles. And you would also have HTML full text. So the beauty about this HTML full text is you can translate it into some of the predetermined languages that you want. Say, I would want to, let us say, for the understanding of we can always do it in Telugu also. So yeah. So wherever there is HTML full text available, you can actually translate it to any language that of your understanding, so that we use a very state-of-the-art translation technique from Microsoft, where it doesn't translate word to word, but it translates the gist of the entire article that is there. So it's just taking a little time, but anyway, once you click on translate, everything comes here in the Telugu language, and you can just go through that. And you can always create your own sign-in, your own account on EBSCO platform, and you can save anything that any searches that you would want to do, or any particular areas of interest or alerts that you want to set. You can add to your folder once you create your personal account on EBSCO. And you also have your standard tools, maybe adding this article. So yeah, I think it has come up. So like this. And not only that, you also will be able to do the standard things like you can print this article, email this, save this, and you can also cite this, and you can add this to your personal folder. You can add this to OneDrive or Google Drive, this particular article, and you can save it for your future reference as well. And so similarly, you can choose the databases. So Medline Ultimate is for your medical this thing, and similarly, Alt Health Watch is for alternate medicine. Sinhal is for nursing, dentistry and neurosciences is for dentistry, and rehabilitation and sports medicine for a physiotherapy. So rather than you getting confused, you can simply use these carousel here to navigate between any of the databases that you would want to go. So whenever you are in dental, you can just go to medical. You can choose the medical database here. Yeah. And if I want to go to nursing, I can just simply click on nursing and I'll be going to the nursing here. So wherever you are, you will see the remaining other databases that are available through EBSCO, and you can just go to that particular collection. Not only that, once you click on publications here, you will see list of all the journals that are available to you on the platform itself. on this particular database. You'll see list of all the journals, and you'll see for what journals there is a full text, and for what journals there are only abstracts and everything. So, for example, if I'm taking about orthodontics, let us say. Orthodontics and craniofacial research. We have a full text for all this, so it's almost from volume 1, issue 1 to everything. We have all the back volumes of this particular journal as well. And next, I would want to talk about Dynamed here. So Dynamed is a state-of-the-art clinical decision support system, which helps physicians and anybody to have access to the most updated content and most updated procedures and practices in the field of medicine. Now, we actually cover more than 40 plus specialties. 40 plus specialties, and you can set your alerts to what specialties you would want to follow, about all the updates that you want to get here. And we also have updated results, so you can see that, right? So 27th July 2023. So I mean, it's showing yesterday's date, but ideally this is being done from US. So every day there are new updates that are coming. So, and what you can also do is you can see what are the potentially practice changing alerts that are coming on any particular a subject area. So this is a drug and device alert where there is some key research that is being done, and we are providing that information to you on this decision support system, where you will see all the major practice changing alerts as well, and you can set these alerts for yourself when you create your personal account. And, sorry. So you can see all those evidences that are being updated, guidelines that are being updated, and they also see list of all the alerts where you want to filter by category. You can filter it by category. Let us say I want to see updates only on anesthesiology and pain management and critical care medicine. I'll be able to see the most recent updated guidelines as well as this thing. And in case of any of these guidelines that are there, and let us say if the current subscription or current resources that YSR University has, you can also link to the full text articles through this particular platform. So whatever the evidence are there that is being given on Dynamed, and there are always citations and references that are given, and you can always link to the full text through those citations when there is the resources that are subscribed by the university, like EBSCO or other resources here. So and you have here all the drug interactions as well here. You can say drug 1 to drug 2. You can keep on adding drugs, and let us say so you can see all the drug interactions. So whether drug to drug interactions or drug to food, drug to pregnancy, you can see all the interactions that are there. And you have your standard calculators also, medical equations, clinical decision trees, and statistic calculators. So I'm just trying to give an overview here, but what we would want to do is we would want to, our training manager, and we will come to your institution in person. We will train you on the EBSCO resources and Dynamed in person on the campus, in the coming days. And we will ensure that you are using our EBSCO resources to the utmost possibility. And I think with this, I can hand it over to Mr. Rajiv here. And just for your reference, you can please make a note of our contact details, so that I hope you're able to see the contact details here. You can make the note of contact details here. So myself, Kaladar, and my training manager, Mr. Pradeep, and we both would be taking care of The EBSCO will be the point of contact for your EBSCO resources and queries. So you can please make note of this, contact details, and you can connect with us in case of any queries that you have. And like Raju said, you can also use the WhatsApp group, to post your queries, and we will be happy to assist you in any of the queries that you have. With that, I would like to conclude my session. Thank you so much, and we would see you in the campus soon in the coming days. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kaladhar. Now I would like to invite Mr. Kishore from Macro Hill.
Yeah, thank you, Rajiv. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Kishore.
Yeah, thank you, Rajiv. Good morning to one and all. Myself, Kishore from McGraw Hill. I'm here to give you a brief overview about Access Medicine, one of the flagship platform which is intended towards MBBS students. Allow me to share my screen. I'll do it in a two-part. One is presentation. Is my screen visible? Can anyone confirm that my screen is visible or not?
Yes, Kishore, it is available.
Yes, Kishore, it's visible.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So myself, as I said, Kishore from McGraw Hill. A brief overview about McGraw Hill. I don't want to spend much time on this. Just move on to the important topic. What is Access Medicine? Access Medicine is a comprehensive online resource which will give you different kind of resources, ranging it from books, animation, simulations, videos, case studies, Q&As, whatever is required, what end-to-end solutions which are required for your MBBS curriculum. Everything is available over here in the Access Medicine platform. So I'm mentioning about a lot of things. I have animation, simulations. What does exactly Access Medicine has? This is a brief summary. It has 160 plus books. The moment I talk about books, it has books ranging from Harrison Internal Medicine, Goodman Gilman, Adams Victor Neurology, Hers the Heart, Fuster Heart, Schwartz Principles of Surgery. You name any flagship title, all the flagship titles are available here in the platform. Apart from just books, there are cases because there is a lot of emphasis on case-based learning from NMC. We have 2000 plus case studies embedded into the platform, and then there are a lot of self-assessment questions because there is a next exam which is going to come, which is all based on self-assessments and all. So we are providing 37,000 plus Q&As for students to practice before taking up the next exam or any other competitive exam. And there is a lot of emphasis from NMC that SDL, self-directed learning, is going to be the future. So to support all the faculties towards that, we are providing a lot of animations, videos, and this is the brief summary. And with this, what we intended to do is, if somebody is looking for a content, we wanted to provide multiple opportunities. See, I'll give you a classic example what exactly Access Medicine will give you and what we are trying to give you. See, if at all a student is looking for some topic, this is a classic example. A student is searching for heart failure management. Here, if he searches for heart failure management, he'll get textbook chapters from well-known books like CMDT and Harrison, and then he'll get a infographic page, high-yield summary page. He'll get an audio podcast. He'll get a key reference resources. He'll get audio video clips. He'll get self-study material. He'll get case studies also. So the whole idea is we are providing content in different formats and different varieties. Now the decision lies with the student, which way. Maybe as a student, I may like reading a book. Some other student may like going through a video. Some other may like case study based approach. We are providing all sorts of information, all varieties of content, so that we can call it as a buffet of content. So it's up to the student and up to the faculty to take whichever way they want. Okay. This is the brief what we exactly wanted to do. Let me show how it works on the platform, and then I'll get back to the PPT once again. So as Vaibhav said, yeah, once you log into the MyLoft page, left hand side you can see e-resources, databases, everything. If you see, there is Access Medicine, multimedia, infographics, Q&As, case studies. These are all related to Access Medicine. Once you click on Access Medicine, it will take to a page, which is the home page of Access Medicine. For timing, I'm closing it. This is the Access Medicine home page. Just to remind each and every one, once you click on access medicine from MyLoft, you have to make sure that Dr. YSR Health University has to be there. Otherwise, you might not get access, because once you get this name, you will be provided with the entire access. You once again, I'm suggesting each and every librarian and other administrative people, if you are facing any issues, let student check whether they are getting Dr. YSR University of Health Sciences on the top right corner. Now, coming back to the page, this is the home page. As I said, it has Harrison's, Goodman Gilman's, CMDTs, Adam Victor, all kinds of important books. But if you ask me, are these books just a PDF books? No. If you click, click on updates. See these books, let us say example, Goodman Gilman has been new edition has launched in March of 2023. But if you see on this platform, there are a lot of chapters editions will be done. See, there is on July 18, there is a new chapter added to Goodman Gilman. These are all online resources which are updated on a regular basis. And if you see Here's the Heart, Booster Here's the Heart, there are chapters added to it. So these are all not just standalone PDF books. These are all updated on a frequently basis. And then if you are looking to enter list of resources, list of books, as I said, there are 160 books. You click on books, you click on the library, you'll get entire list of titles which are available on the platform. All 160 titles arranged on a department specific order. All the titles are available over here. And the beauty of this platform, these books, we don't want to restrict students or faculties. We have provided multiple options for a book. This is a flagship title from Harrison from McGraw-Hill. The entire content is available. You can further search inside the book. Or let us say I'm running out of time. I just wanted to take a printout of entire whole chapter so that I can run it in the go, read it in the go. I can do that. I can, click it on the download option. Entire book will be downloaded. Entire chapter will be downloaded in the PDF format. And apart from that, there are other lot of important tools, just like, Vaibhav mentioned, there is a read option is available. You can listen to the entire content in whichever way, whichever speed you want. Everything is available over here. And apart from just downloading books, we do understand that, downloading images is what, drawing pictures, using images inside your classroom is very much important. So what we did, we have given option for downloading of images as well. And you can annotate, you can search book, you can do whatever way you want. So this is a brief about books. As I said, under this is a homepage, under books, you can see which are all updates are available. You can see the books also. Apart from books, let us say 21st edition is 21st edition is there of Harrison. You might want to see 18th edition. You can go into the archive textbooks and see older editions of those important books as well. Now, moving on to the important resource, which is called a quick reference resource. Under quick reference, there are multiple resources are available. As we have time limitations, what I'm doing, I'm showing you a couple of two important under quick reference resources. You click on QMDT. QMDT provides concise evidence-based point of care resources. It is arranged in an alphabetical order. Let it load. Yeah, as I said, it's a concise point of care resources. All the diseases are organized in an alphabetical order. You can further search about the disease, or you can just click on whatever disease you want. It will give you a brief insight about the entire disease. What is the key features of that disease? What is the clinical findings? What is the diagnosis? What is the treatment? Each and everything it will give you. See, and again, as I said, we don't want to limit any faculties or students. We have provided download option for entire, that section. You can click on that section. It will download the entire PDF so that you can use it in your research purpose or in your class purpose. So entire PDF is downloaded here. So, and moving on to the next important resource, 2-minute medicine. Actually, these are all high yield impact articles which we are publishing in coordination with the Harvard Medical School. Every year, 1 lakh articles will be published in this page. If you see today's July 28th, July 24th, there are articles. You can further search whichever articles you want, and then even you can filterize with specialty wise. Maybe if you want to look into the neurology, you can do into neurology. And as I said, these are all the high yield articles which are published along with Harvard Medical School. Okay, this is one more quick reference resource. Like that, we have different kinds of quick reference resources are available. Moving on to the next important thing, we do understand that small group discussions are being made mandated by NMC, and then the students are encouraged to do small group discussions. These infographics, these are all high yield images which will give you a complete insight about a particular disease. You can use this as a small group discussions. Let us say today, if you want to have a small group discussion on this particular topic, you'll have entire, what is anatology and what is diagnosis, what is the treatment, how clinical presentations are available. These are all high yield images. You can even download them, paste it in, have a printout, and then even paste it in your labs as well. So we have thousands of infographic guides are available under this. And moving on to the next one, drug database. We do understand that drug database is very much important for medical students and dental students. So what we did, we have integrated drug database in partnership with Wolters Kluwer. So you have all the drugs are available over here. You click on any other drug, you can search any drug, or you can click directly on any other drug. It will give you a brief insight about the drug. What is the clinical pharmacology of the drug, indications and usage, all the thing, dosing, interactions, administration, pricing, everything it will give. As I said, we have partnered with Wolters Kluwer for this, and then we are getting that information from Wolters and Kluwer. So this is about drug database. As I said, McGraw-Hill Access Medicine is all about multimedia, because we wanted to provide different varieties of content. So now, if you click on multimedia, whole lot of information is available again. You click on, I've just opened few tabs because of time constraints and all. I'll show you human anatomy modules and lectures. But apart from that, there is oscillation classrooms, big picture physiology videos, pharmacology videos, procedural videos. These are all videos which shot on a live patient, taking permission from them. And then there is a physical examination videos, patient interviews, and patient safety modules, which will give you, NMC and our education system is emphasizing more on communication skills and how do you interact with the patients. These videos will help you to practice those kind of skill. Now, as I said, if you click on human anatomy modules, it will give you complete picture. Complete human anatomy modules are available. Focused human anatomy modules are available. These are all high yield 3D animations where you can deep down. Furthermore, you can uh, zoom. You can do zooming, and then you can do explore body parts of anatomy. Everything you can do. These are, as I said, these are all high yield 3D animations. It will take little time to load, but yeah, moving on to the next one. As I said, next thing is videos. I've just clicked on lectures. Okay, I've just opened on the tab. If you see, there are lectures available to anatomy, emergency medicine, genetics. A whole lot of lectures are available. Again, physiology, there are sub lectures are available. Just wanted to show you, it is self-explanatory, and anybody can just click on multimedia and then click on whatever topic they want, and then furthermore they can explore. But why I wanted to show you a video is, generally, you have downloaded a textbook, but can you download video? Yes, we are providing even that option, because we do understand that a lot of people want to use it in their research purpose or whatever way they want. Here, all the videos comes with a transcript. Here, if you see on the top right of a video, click on that. There is a download option. There is a bookmark option. If I click on download, if I want to see the video, I can download the video. It will download as a MP4. If I want to see transcript, I can click on the transcript and download. That kind of options are available. Even English can be language to Spanish, and you can play with entire video formatting also. How speed you want, how slow you want, everything can be done. Okay, now moving on to the next important thing. As I said, there is a lot of emphasis on case-based learnings. If you click on cases, there are 2000 plus case studies are embedded into this platform. There is Goodman-Gilman cases, Harrison cases, Harper biochemistry cases, pathophysiology cases, all sorts of case studies are available. I've just clicked on one case files. Okay, if I click on case files, it is again arranged in an departmental wise, subject wise order. Click on anatomy, you'll get anatomy case studies, biochemistry, biochemistry case studies. I've opened one case study to show you how exactly a case study looks like. See, this is a case study from anatomy. There is a brief about the case. This is how your next exam or NEET exam is going to be like. There will be a case study, and then they'll ask you questions. So we were emphasizing a lot on these topics. So there is an entire whole lot of case studies available, and it will ask you questions, and then it will give you approach, anatomy pearls, reference, comprehensive questions. So likewise, we have 2000 plus case studies are available as of now, and it will be updated on a regular basis. And now moving on to the next important topic. As I said, there are thousands of questions are available, and then there is a NEET exam or a next exam, which is very much important for students. Under study tools, we have provided flashcards and review questions. The flashcards name itself implies that, these are all quick reference for important topics. Just before going to an exam or before going to some, clinical rotations, you wanted to refresh your skill. You just click on flashcards. It will give you important flashcards, and it will give you a brief about what the topic it is all about. Again, all these flashcards are available in a subject-wise order. Maybe I can click on even general flashcards so that it will give me subject-wise flashcards also. This is how the flashcards looks like. I click on this, and then it will give me what the topic is about. And then, I can even see as a card back. Okay, this is a flashcard. But moving on to the important thing under study tools, Q&As. If you go to the Q&As, 37,000 question and answers are available. I've clicked on the question and answers. And then here what we did, it is not mandatory that, I have to go through entire question and answers. Maybe as a student, I felt like I'm little bit, weak in excitable tissue in nerve. I can take only quizzes in that. I can click it on 8 questions or 10 questions. There are 10 questions available for this particular topic. Likewise, if you see there are 419 questions, I can take, if I wanted to take a random quiz, I can click 50 or 100 questions and start a random quiz. Or if I want myself to test myself in specific topic of a specific subject, click on any topic, whichever topic you want. I'm just going through physiology. Likewise, physiology, we have, anatomy, biochemistry, all subjects are available. So anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, biostats, pathology, physiology, microbiology, even clinical, you have, lot of clinical Q&As are available. So providing 40,000 questions, it will give you an option of, practicing yourself before hitting the end exam. Apart from that, yes, we do understand that practicing doctors will have very limited time. Going through multiple resources might not be possible. So what we did, we created a hospital corner where you'll get all sorts of important information which are relevant to a practicing doctor. So all this information will be provided at a single place. And apart from that, we do understand that patient education is very much important for these days, this generation students. So we have provided patient education handouts. You click on any topic. Again, all the information is available in alphabetical order. You click on PDF abdomen pain patient education handout will download, and even you can customize it. You can put your logo, you can put your name, and then all the customization is possible on the PDF. And then what is abdominal flaws, every detail about the particular disease will be given in the patient education handout. And least but not the least, as I said, you have to cross verify Dr. YSR health has to be there. But apart from that, sometimes if you wanted to use Q&As, you need to understand what is your score. See, if I'm looking into my score, it is my personal login. So for that, what I have to do, I have to click here. Pardon me. Yeah, I have to click here, and then it will ask you here, sign in or sign out, create a profile. Once I click on create a profile, it will just take you to the screen. Just you have to provide first name, last name, email ID, username, and password. That's it. Generally, for using downloading of resources, you don't require to create this. But if you want to practice case studies and Q&As, you need to create this. Why? Because your score is pertaining to yourself only. For that purpose, you need to track your progress on assessment. You need to track yourself on case studies. So for that purpose, you need to have, my access profile to be created. So this is a brief, as I said, see, this is where it will ask you to sign in, create a profile. As I showed, you have to give your brief details and then create. Why do you require access profile need to be created? For downloading, we have automated it. Without even signing in, you can download all the resources. You can use all the resources. But to have progress on case studies, quizzes, assessments, you need to have access profile. So as I said, this is a brief overview about the access medicine platform. We wanted to improve student experience and then provide multiple variety of resources. This is the efforts which we are putting towards making student life and faculty life much more easier. And one more last important thing, to provide for instructors all the resources which are pertaining to these books are uploaded into here. These will be provided only to the faculties. You can download Goodman Gilman resources, Chunkwares, Cardzens, all textbook resources will be provided here. They can download it, or if something is missing out there, they can even mail it to the customer success team. This is a brief overview. As I said, there are multiple resources available. If you once have this logins and then once you started using this platform from MyLoft, everything is mentioned in the MyLoft, and then you can use all these resources. As even Rajiv said, you can even search if you're talking about a heart failure or a Here's the Heart book. You can search it in the Ovid Discovery platform also. It will give you entire information regarding to Here's the Heart platform. This is a brief overview. That's it from my side. And finally, this is my contact details. But as Rajiv said, we have created a WhatsApp group. All the publishers will be available. If you have any questions, you can post in your questions. We'll be very much happy and very fast to answer those questions then and there itself. Thank you very much, each and everyone. Rajiv, thank you very much for organizing, moderating all this event. Over to you now.
Most welcome, Kishore. As you are mentioning about the group, we have already started receiving some queries on the groups, and we are very prompt in responding there. You have all the support available on those
Yes.
WhatsApp group. So please join that group. That would be good for responding to your queries. Whatever questions you have at any point of time, just feel free to drop in your message, and respective publisher will respond to you. Even the YSR MEDNET consortium members are also part of that group that will assist you in your queries. With this, I would like to invite Mr. Sujit from ProQuest to take the session forward. Sujit, over to you.
Thank you. And I hope my voice is audible to all.
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. And I've just shared the screen, so this is also
Yes,
visible,
the screen
right?
is also visible.
Okay,
Yes.
that is great. So thank you so much, and a very good afternoon to all, and thank you for joining and gathering here today. So, and thank you for the administration to giving us this opportunity to conduct this session. This is going to be a very useful session for all the users, and to learn about different resources subscribed by the YSR University of Health Science Medical Library. And today I'll be taking up the ProQuest set of resources. So I'm coming from Clarivate. My name is Shrijit Shashidharan. I'm representing Clarivate as a customer education trainer in the APAC region. And these are my credentials. I am residing in Bangalore. And I take care of all the training consulting requirements of various universities, institutions across South India, West India, as well as Sri Lanka. So today I'll take you through this PPT very quickly. I'll give you a brief overview of all the resources which are subscribed by the library from the ProQuest suite of products. And then I'll take you quickly onto the platform where you can have access to all these resources and how you can, retrieve authoritative and relevant information which you are looking for to support and facilitate your research activities. So the resource which is subscribed by your library, this is called Health Research Premium Collection, which is a very comprehensive collection curation of different information coming from journal articles and other grey literature. So it is a very beautiful combination of all the important literature which you are looking for to conduct research, to conduct your literature searches for different activities you are indulging yourself in within the institution. So this particular collection will provide provide you access to premium full text journals. So there are nearly more than 2,400 plus publishers which are indexed with us, and you can have access to more than 2,000 plus articles with full text publications with full text access to the articles. And most of them, like nearly around 1,500 plus articles are there with high impact factor. So the impact factor, which is decided by the Web of Science. So you most of the journals which are indexed either with Web of Science or Scopus will be a part of it. So 2,400 plus are journals are with SDR rankings and SNP ranking also. And apart from the journal articles, we also understand that when a medical student is conducting a research, they are not only focusing only with the journal articles, but they also need other information coming from other gray literature area or the gray areas which can support and facilitate their research activities. So keeping that in mind, we have also included the gray literature as well to support your literature search, extensive literature search activity. This will allow you to have a very to identify and establish all the existing information related to the topics which you are going to pick up for your thesis activities, and therefore you can make sure that you are not duplicating a same research or which has already been published in the public domain. So you can identify the existing research and identify the gaps within those research which can help you to formulate a new research problem, and you can work on that. And for that, apart from the journals, we have included dissertations and theses, so which are coming from various medical institutions across the world. So in this platform, we have also indexed all the theses which are published by the YSR, which is available with the YSR Medical Library. So you can have access to all those medical theses also. And along with that, you can also have access to thousands of medical theses coming from different institutions around the world. How is this going to help you? You can see the structure of these theses, how different medical students in different parts of the world are structuring their thesis, what kind of methodologies they are using. So if you are picking up a very similar study for your thesis activity, so what kind of methodologies the other researchers have already done, and whether you can use that same or replicate that same methodology or not, how they have calculated their sample sizes, how they have did their analysis. So it is a document of more than 200 pages. So you can imagine you have access to the full text thesis of different medical institutions. So you can imagine the amount of information you can extract from there. And also looking at the importance of having access to preprints these days. We hear a lot of news channels also quoting these preprints and working papers. So this also gives a very useful information for the students doing research on various topics, on any existing ongoing research on that topic. So you don't miss out on that part also. So you can have access to the preprints which are available, which are also called working papers in our platform. So you can have access to those working papers or preprints and see any existing ongoing research on particular topic you are working with. Then we have also covered the conference papers, proceedings, NGA reports, and many other. And keeping in mind that medical students do look for evidence-based literatures like systematic review, meta-analysis. So we have also indexed more than 2 lakh plus 2,50,000 plus evidence-based resources also in this database here. And you can have access to some premium journals like NEJM, Lancet, and BMJ are here, and these are with very minimum embargoes on our platform, and you can have access to the latest articles very quickly on this, and you can use it for your research activities. And talking about health research premium collection, it is not only going to help the medical department, but it is a collection of 6 different databases within itself. So each and every database caters to a specific needs of a specific department. Like we have health medical collection, which is going to help the medicine department here. We also have consumer health databases, so people working in this area can also benefit from it. We have a database for health administration database, so people working or taking up courses related to hospital management and all those can have some information from here. Then you have nursing and allied health database. So all the nursing students can have access to the nursing and allied health database. So other allied subject areas can also benefit from this, and you can have access to all your premium literature which you are looking for to support your research and learning activities. Then you have psychology database and public health database, and all the Medline collections are also indexed in this collection here. Then apart from this, the library has also subscribed to the ebook collection, the medical ebook collection from ProQuest, which gives you access to more than 18,000 plus ebook collections coming from 280 plus different publishers, and out of which 110 are from university press titles. So, we are an aggregator, so we cater to all the commercial publishers, society publishers, as well as university presses. So we are curating collections from all these different providers of information and curating it into these databases with you. The ebook subscription can also be accessed on a separate platform called ebook central. So we can share the links of those platform also with you, and I think Vaibhav can help us to get that integrated into the MyLoft, and you can have access to only ebooks within that platform, but otherwise all the ebooks are also integrated in the platform, which I will show you in the demo. Then you have access to the largest collection of dissertation and thesis. As I highlighted the importance of having dissertation and thesis, keeping that in mind, the institution has decided to have this collection into the repository so that you can have access to all the possible dissertations on different topics you want to cover, and you can have access to these. So this will give you nearly access to 3.2 million dissertations and thesis, catering to specific subject areas of science, in engineering. So science will cover all your medical, nursing, and other allied courses. So you can find thesis related to all those different courses, pharmacology, all different course type you can think of. You can find a thesis related to that in this collection. This is a huge repository and a very unique feature to ProQuest, and you can have access to these theses right away. And what we have done in this collection is we have also introduced a citation, connection to your thesis. So with this, I will explain you in the demo, and that will give you, information of how you can connect with using the citations, using these dissertations here. Then another collection which your library has subscribed to is nursing education in videos. As we understand that nursing students are very keen to learn different practices with the help of videos. So these videos are going to help you in learning different practices or different procedures you are learning on a day-to-day basis. So this is in partnership with the Medcom. So this Medcom TrainX, which is one of the largest providers of nursing education videos. So you can have access to nearly around close to 500 plus 500 videos are there. And you can have access to these. These are instructional videos, so it's complete demonstration and training videos which are not available anywhere else in the open web. So you can have these. And these are some of the popular titles which comes from Medcom TrainX. And let me show you how you can have access to this on the platform. So I'm not having the access to the MyLoft page, but if you want to access this platform, you just have to follow the same procedure which all the publishers have been telling you. So you have to log in into your MyLoft page, and from there will be a logo for ProQuest, and you can click on that logo and go into the ProQuest database. So you need to find the database tab. Under that, you need to find ProQuest and click on that. In case if you don't follow this method, if you are already logged in into your MyLoft, you can just simply open a browser here and try to type in proquest.com. So it should identify your MyLoft login, and it should open the portal, the platform for you. If it is not opening, then you can follow the procedure. Make sure that you are logged in into MyLoft and click on the link from there. Now, since I'm not part of your institution and I don't have access to MyLoft, I'm just using this method out here. So this is his demo password given to me. So this is not the process which you need to use. So you have to go to the MyLoft page and click the ProQuest link from there. So once you click on it, you will land onto page like this, which where you can see the name of your institution on the top. This is Dr. YSR University of Health Sciences. This page is directly opening on the publication tab here, which gives you the total number of publication, which includes ebooks, which includes journals, scholarly journals, audio, video content, newspapers, magazines, and everything, right? Now you can click on these parallel lines on the top left corner and go into basic search. This will take you back to the main landing page of this platform. So this is the main landing page of this platform here with a search form. So you can type in any keyword here and you can search all the content here. And on the top, you can see a message that it says you are accessing 6 different databases. So if you want to see all these databases, just click on change database, and this will provide you the list of all the databases which are available to you. And here, as I said, we have also indexed all the thesis and dissertations from from YSR University here in this particular collection. So this was done 2-3 years back. So you can have access to this, and we can be in touch with the university to keep this updated, and you can have access to all your thesis within your university library also. Apart from that, you have access to all the ebooks using the ebook central, the 18,000 plus books, and then you have the health research premium collection, which is a further combination of 6 to 7 databases here. And apart from this, you have the dissertation thesis collection here, and along with that, we have given you access to publicly available content database, which is a collection of open access content with us. And to support this open access movement, we have given you access to this collection right here in the platform itself. Then you have coronavirus research database to support any research related to COVID-19. Now, if you come back to the main basic search page, so click on basic search, come onto this page here. Now, you don't have to click on each, any of the databases one by one to search within that. The beauty of this platform is that this is a one-stop window for you where you can use the search form, enter your keywords, and it will search your keyword in all the 6 bases together. So that way you won't miss out on any important information which may be available in any other database which is under your subscription here. So here you can use those keywords to search for. And here I would like to give you an advice. So when you start your search, because we all come from that background of doing a lot of Google searches. So especially the PG students or who are people who are very new to searching on these databases, they tend to write long statements on these search form. Let's suppose I take an example. I'm looking for, I'm a medical student and I'm looking for articles on diabetes mellitus, especially in the patients suffering from cardiovascular disease. So I want to read articles related to this topic, right? So what people do is they will start writing something like, cases of diabetes mellitus in patients suffering from. So this long tail keyword, as you can see, many other users on this platform are doing the same activity. But I would like to give you this advice here is that do not get into this practice. This is not a good way of searching on these databases. So in order to do an effective search on the databases, always try to identify the key concepts within your topic, within your article, within your topic in mind, and then use those key concepts to apply some search strategies here. So I will quickly do a search here. So I'll take my first concept, that is diabetes. Spare me with my spellings. Diabetes mellitus and cardiovascular diseases, right? So here I will also do one more thing. I will add this double quotation mark in the term diabetes mellitus, because there are 2 words in it. I don't want the database to search diabetes separately and mellitus separately. Even though it will search it, most probably the most number of articles will be related to my topic. But maybe in this case, in cardiovascular diseases, if it searches cardiovascular separately and disease separately, there will be many articles which will come in my search which are not related to any of my topics here. So to avoid that, I'm using this double quotation mark, and this is called phrase searching. So this is a one wonderful strategy that that makes sure that you search for the exact keyword as it is written here, and you can make sure those articles are relevant to you. Then I have added a Boolean operator. This is pretty much the same what you find in other platforms also. So you can use the Boolean operators to narrow down your results. You can use the OR operator to broaden your results. So that way you can use it. So now when I hit the search, so it will start searching for all the articles where both the keywords are appearing. So this is a very simple strategy I have used, but there are many more different strategies which can further help you drill down the most relevant documents from this platform here. So here you can see all your keywords will be highlighted. In the middle of the screen, you can see all the articles coming from various sources. So this is a platform where you can have access to varied number of sources, not just journal articles. So here you have journal articles, you have books, you have dissertations. So these are the number of count of articles you can find here. The book chapters are also here. Working papers or preprints you can see are important for you. Magazines, podcasts, all different category of information we have identified could be important for you, and it is available here. And on the right hand side, it is very beautifully identifying the book chapters which might be important. So this is a very generic topic I'm searching. So it might be possible that you might need to read some book chapters related to it. So it is identifying those book chapters for you on the right hand side, which is also appearing in the search here, but you can have a very quick access to those book chapters right away. When you scroll down, if there are any videos also available related to this topic, it will also appear here. So keep an eye on the right hand side section also. Right. And if you want to learn about these strategies also, don't worry about it. So in the home page itself, we have something called search tips here. When you click on this, it will open this search tips for you. Just give it a read, and it will give you examples of how to construct a Boolean search, how to construct a proximity search that can further, give you more relevant results. And you can learn about different, truncation search and other strategies here. So just give it a read and start with very basic, searches, which I did in the beginning. Start with the very basic searches, start with very basic strategies, and then keep on building up on your strategies. Keep looking at this sheet and try to build up your searches on that way, and that will help you in getting much more relevant articles on this platform here, right? Then we have the advanced search also. Advanced search again will help you in getting much more relevant and targeted results. And to use advanced search, I would recommend you to go into individual databases. So go into change database, and let's suppose for this example, let me take up the health research premium collection only. So this will search for all the 6 databases within itself. So I'm selecting this, and I'm going into the health research, the advanced search of health research premium collection. So now it is going to only search within the 6 databases available in this collection, apart from the other databases here. So here, the additional tools which are available here is these tools that you can see. So if you are looking for articles specifically which has done studies on animals, or articles which have done trials on humans, so you can include these checkboxes here. If you want to include a particular population, you can include these checkboxes here. So this way you can construct your search, and you can look for systematic reviews and meta-analysis also. So we have given you searchable fields, so you can see put in systematic review as a keyword here and search within the title. So any document which has systematic review in the title will come up in your search. There's other way of searching systematic review, like you can use the subject headings here, and you can look up for subject. So we have given you this lookup features, and I can simply look up for systematic review here. So this will give me the keyword which we have used to index systematic review as subject on the platform, and then you can add it to your search. You can again also use a systematic review as a publication title. So you can go into publication title, go in for lookup option here, and you can search for systematic review again. Right, so it will again give you the keywords which we have used for indexing systematic reviews as a publication title, and you have included. I've changed the Boolean operator to or here because I either want to search it as a subject or want to search it as a publication title. Then you can add another row, and you can add your topic here. Maybe you can write diabetes. I want to use the same example here, and then you can search for it, right? So, and here again, further, I want to only search the systematic reviews where the studies have been done on female population. And when I come down, I can also define the age group. I want this in within the age group of maybe middle age or age over 65. Right. So this way I can construct my search. You can use further filters like publication date. If you want to give a date range also, you can give that date range. So I want to see studies done between this period. So you can, that is also possible. So when you hit search, so it will start showing you results. And now these results will be much more targeted because here your searches are more specific. So here you don't see results like 1 lakh results or 10,000 results or something like that. It will be very specific to what you have entered in your search, and it will give you the most specific results. Now, what we have done here in the search results page is to help you evaluate your results in much better way. We have also given you some citation insights coming from Web of Science. Since Web of Science is our parent product now, so we have used leverage on that and I'm sorry for that. So we have got that expertise, and we have get the information from the Web of Science also. So when you are looking at an article, you can also see how many times it has been cited on Web of Science. Now here it is also giving you a link which can take you to the Web of Science. So if you have access to Web of Science in your library, then you can simply click here and you can do a further topical discovery on Web of Science on this, using this based on this article here. Right. So here you can see these information are available. So whichever articles are indexed within Web of Science will have this information, and that can give you an additional way of evaluating this particular result here. Apart from this, traditionally we have been giving you this information that how many times this article has been cited within the ProQuest index content. So that information is also available here. So now the addition is the Web of Science information as well, right? So you can explore this. You can open any article here. So if I click a full text article like this, so you can click, it will open in this document page, and you can download this. If you want to download it, you can email it to yourself. If you are not using your system, just email it to yourself, go back home, and you can open your inbox and you can see the full text article in your inbox itself. You can use other options like your cloud saving options like Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive to save this document, and you can share this document also. Use this URL link and you can share it across. So if you have WhatsApp groups or any other groups created within your institution, you can very easily share it with all the members in your institution there. You can see the PDF of this article here, and time cited in Web of Science will take you to the Web of Science website here. So if you have access there, you can further do analysis on that. And here you can see, click on these author names and you can preview some details about the authors. This also is generated using the Web of Science expertise. So if there are some information about the author, that again will help you in understanding, where this author is coming from, what are their expertise areas. And based on that, you can evaluate whether this article could be useful for you or not, right? Then I'll quickly show you the dissertation database also. So if you go into, which is the second last database, ProQuest Dissertation Thesis Global. So in this also, you can do a topical search, and I'll just show you, I want to show you a few features here. So I talked to you about a citation connection. So let's suppose I'm doing the same search. I'm looking for thesis on diabetes, and I've clicked on this checkbox here, citation connection. What this gives me is whichever thesis which are available indexed with us, where we were able to extract the references. You can see if 150 references are there. Here, when I open this thesis, based on these 150 references, now it is going to give me some, related information. So it will give me foundational research on this topic. So understanding the 150 references, it is giving me, suggestions on foundational research on this topic, so that, when you're not merely looking at a dissertation, but you can also understand if I want to write on a similar topic, or I want to write on similar subject area, what could be my foundational research, topics I should be looking at to gain some insights about that particular subject area. So that is what this foundational research topics it talks about. And here it is also giving you this information, how many other documents are citing this article. And this information is collected from the whole suite of ProQuest databases, and it is giving you information from there. Along with that, it is also giving you similar dissertation. So if you choose to open one particular dissertation here, based on these references, it is again going to help you providing access to the similar dissertations, which might not appear in your search when you do a keyword search. So here you can see those similar, dissertation. This is again a way of digging deeper into your topics and finding out all the established information which is available there on your topic. And that way you can make sure that you're not copying or duplicating a same work which is already present, right? And here it is giving you a similarity index also. There are this is a 22% similarity index it has, and it is sharing 5 shared references. So out of 150 references, there are 5 references which are in common, and the subject which is talked about in this dissertation has a 22% of similarity index with this particular thesis which you have opened on the top. So, that kind of precision we have added, included into this database here, that is going to help you evaluate your results in a much better way. And you can, link to the, much more relevant results and relevant documents, which could be useful for your extensive literature search activities here. Now let me just open one ebook for you, so we can do a detailed level of training. And yeah,
We have a final minute.
how much time is there?
Just the final minute for you.
Okay. So you can explore the books also. The books are also available on the platform, and you can open any particular book here. You can search on different topics to find books related to that topic. And you can we have the page chapter download facility also. So you identify any specific chapter, you can download it here. Or you can, if you don't wish to download anything and clutter your hard disk with all the downloads there, you can simply use the read online function on the platform itself. So it will open the book in the platform, and you can read the entire content of the book here. And if you struggle with the scroller here, you can easily navigate through the book using this navigational tool. Or you can come onto this section on the left hand side. You can scroll down, you can go into the specific chapter you want to read, go into the specific sections of the chapter, click on it, and that chapter will open up right away. And once you are reading this chapter, now you will be having those activities like you want to bookmark this chapter, so you can click on bookmark. Now when you do this, there's an important information I want to share is, first time when you come onto this platform and use books and try to do these activities like downloading a book or a chapter or bookmarking any page, it will ask you to create an account here. So just go ahead and start putting your name, email address, and a password, and start creating those accounts. So once those accounts are created, you can bookmark a page, you can highlight important sections, you can copy contents from here, and you can use it there. So if you face any issues, difficulties, just a second. So if you need any help, any issues with this, you can get back to us and we'll be there to help you out. And then you have an additional platform for access to all your nursing videos. And I will, check back with Webhub if this platform is embedded on the MyLoft page or not. And we can share this URL with you. And here you can have access to all your nursing videos. So this will take you to a platform where you can use that. It will give you a similar outlook, feel like you are watching a video on a Netflix, platform. And you can use that video, you can create clips over there, you can use interactive functions. If faculties can use interactive functions by when they're sharing those videos with the students there. So we can do a detailed level of training with you. We have already shared our proposal with your library, so I'll be happy to hear more about this. And the last part of this presentation is there's a QR code. If you want to share a feedback about the session today, you can share it. I'm also sharing this on the chat. So if you have any questions, any doubts, you can put up either on the group or you can share it with your library. So there's a link I'm sharing. If you like this session and if you want more trainings related to this topic, please share your feedback with us. Or you can scan the QR code which is there on the screen.
So with this, I think we open the floor for question answers to all the publishers. So may I request everyone participant who has questions, they can put their questions in the chat or they can unmute themselves and ask questions. And just before you start asking question, last information which I want to share is this is the page for your university, which is Dr. YSR University of Health Sciences. On that page, you have a library tab. So you need not to worry about remembering all the URLs and everything. Just come to this, your university page, click on library. It will take you directly to the Ovid Discovery from where you can start searching the content. So from your university page, just click on library and you have every publisher's content at your easy access. Now over to all of you. If you have any questions, all of us are more than happy to assist you. Kindly put it in the chat or you can unmute yourself. And yes, so Vaibhav, are you there or anyone from MyLoft? So we have one concern here from the user who is saying that while downloading an app for MyLoft, a private DNS settings are required.
Yeah,
So they want to
so
understand. Yeah.
yeah, so this private DNS, this is important to do so that you get seamless access from the publisher website. So this DNS will only be disabled the time you are using MyLog. The time you are not using it, this will again by automatically will be enabled. So yes, it needs to be done. This is one-time exercise.
Okay. Another question is, what are SJR ranking and SNIP rankings? So these are the
those are rankings given in Scopus, I believe.
yes. These are basically the way, see, earlier there was a concept of impact factor. It is still exists that where you find the quality of journals by looking at the impact factor only. But apart from impact factor, there are two other rankings which Scopus has introduced, that is HJR and SNIP, which also talks about how the content is being consumed and what are the impact it is creating. On those lines, they basically these SGR and SNIP rankings are there. We can share further details in the group on SGR and SNIP rankings. Reddy sir is asking every time Dynamite is asking account sign in. Sir, could you please elaborate what is the medium you are using to use Dynamite? Is it through MyLoft or you are going directly to the MyLoft? How you are actually browsing it? In the meanwhile, I will take another question, which is, can I filter subscribed content and free content in EBSCO tool? EBSCO, anyone from EBSCO?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So what you can do is, so once you're on the EBSCO platform itself, right, you can always, navigate between multiple databases that EBSCO offers. And when you're talking about filters, we already have all the standard filters like, publication wise or the publisher wise, or you talk about the topic wise, we already have those standard filters in the EBSCO host interface platform as well. So is there any option? I don't think it is my. So
Okay.
I hope this answered your question, sir. Can I filter subscribed content and free content in EBSCO tool? So, I mean, in the publication list as such, you will see all the content that is available in each database. So for most of it, there is full text, content available, and for which it is not, we didn't differentiate between open access and non-open access. So every content that is listed under medical database, you'll be able to access. As long as there's a full text, you'll be able to access the full text. Otherwise, you'll at least have the index and abstract data of those publications.
Okay. So just to add on to that, all your open access and free content is already part of Discovery service. Whenever you are searching there, you can easily filter out between all the subscribed content and the free content. So in one search, you can see everything. You should be able to log in through MyLoft. Okay, that is from Dynamite. Is there any option to recognize all citation in a single option? So if I say, like, if you go to Ovid Discovery, if you are finding any article, you can see the citations for that particular article. Also, you can we will activate cited by option so that you can export all the cross references which is used in article from the same place. So that let me quickly show you if I can, that because it requires little. Is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Yes. So like here, I'm just searching this keyword here. So there are two aspects of it. One is article cited by, and another one is which all citations has been used. Here right now you're seeing cited by. After this session, I will activate another tab here which will say citing. So whatever articles being cited by this article, you are able to download all those citations. And when you are searching the content on this topic and you want to export all these citations, you can just simply use this, click export option. Then you have all the citation manager tool formats from where you can download all these citation into whatever way you want. I hope this answers your question. Any other questions?
Yeah, there is a question for ProQuest. Can you please send us ProQuest nursing videos access link?
I'm sharing that. I've shared it in the group. I am sharing in the chat also.
Srijit, I also request, like whatever databases you have, please share those links with us. We will also highlight it on the discovery service under the databases so that any user can come to these databases and actually see all. Right now, was Dynamed has been added, but all other database link we can add here. Okay.
Okay. So what do you need from our side? We haven't,
Just
I
the
think,
URL.
received any requests.
Just the URL.
URLs. Okay.
Yeah, just we have already added your
I
major
think it has
platform.
already been shared with the library. They did not share it with you.
I have the list of journals and books, but not specifically as a databases. So you can share the all the URL of databases. In the books, we have added all your books, all your journals,
Okay.
but not like this. Okay. So you can see a
Okay.
request platform like this. Okay. Other messages. Very less content of dental information in Pakistan. So what I suggest, like if you're finding the content less, you just come to this platform, search here for any topic of dental which is related to you, and it will give you enormous information. So like, for example, if I'm searching for root canal treatment, let's see how much results we are getting here. So 1,62,000 results are coming from root canal treatment. Even if I would only see the full text available, the content is enormous actually. So 50,000 results is enough, I think, but you can always raise a request what all resources you want to see. Okay. So these are all 50,000 results are all full text available. Okay.
Rajiv,
Yes.
is there any option to include case studies and multimedia resources under VOVIT?
Yes, we can do that. We can connect separately, Kishore, and then we will highlight.
We'll do that. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, if you provide it, can we get all the subscribed data in Excel format? That we need to check whether you can request the consortia as such, but the resources is humongous. Like if you receive in the Excel format also, it would be difficult for you to manage. I think better way is like if you need anything related to subjects, your user can come to this platform. They can simply go to journals or books, and they can see everything from here, browse by subject. So like they can see everything here. Like if I'm interested in anatomy, I can go to, or anesthesiology in that sense. I just click anesthesiology, browse, and everything would be available here on this page. So I can see all the journals related to anesthesiology. We can provide you the Excel, but I think YSR MEDNET Consortium can provide you the Excel, but this is better way to manage the resources for the users, because in Excel it's very difficult to find out everything. MyLoft admin portal, how to search specific user. It is very difficult to search the user. MyLoft, anyone from MyLoft, please? Maybe, sir, you can post this query into the WhatsApp group which we have created. Somebody from MyLoft will respond you quickly. Oh, for NMC requirement, definitely then you are reach out to YSR MEDNET consortium email, and which is ysruhs dot ysruhs. I will type in here ysruhs library @gmail.com. You can request them. They will send you all the resources details for NMC purposes. Can we access from different devices on different occasions? I think if you are browsing through MyLoft, I'm not sure how many devices they allow. Maybe 3 devices is general policy. Generally, everybody gives 3 devices.
Hello.
For discovery, you
Yes,
can
it is 3
access
devices.
on multiple devices at a time. No problem.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
even
so it
Vaibhav
is 3
confirmed it's about
devices
3
in MyLoft.
devices.
How much?
3.
3
Three.
devices
Yeah,
at
3
the same
devices.
time.
That is the general policy. So 3 devices, of course. So
Yeah,
with this, I think we should
Yeah,
close
no,
this session. Kishore, you need to say
nothing.
something?
Go ahead. I just mentioning that we can take up the questions in WhatsApp group.
Yes. Okay, fine. You can post further questions in WhatsApp group. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining and taking out time listening to us so patiently. And thank you, YSR Midnight Consortium, for giving us an opportunity to interact with your users. And I hope such interaction will bring us to the platform where everybody is able to get benefit from the resources which is available to them. And in future, librarian PS, you are not in WhatsApp group. So I recommend to please join the WhatsApp group, sir, so that you can post your queries immediately or simply send an email to YSR Mednet Consortia. They will respond to your queries there, or they will pass on your queries to a respective publisher, and they will be happy to help you with.
And
Yes.
Rajiv, will you be collating the total attendance and all? Because I would be needing that information.
Yes,
Total
I will
number of
see.
participation, if possible.
Yes. I will try. I have not set up like that, but I will see if I can download something, some details, and share it with you,
Okay.
everyone in the separately.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. So with this, I thank you everyone from all the publishers, and with this we close this session. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
best
for the
of luck.
opportunity. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have
Bye.
a great day.